Truth? Why is it that you are the despairing ones always think you only have the truth? I never thought to see you like that. You. Your brother made a stupid, childish mistake. And you are grateful to him so that now you can give up the ailing human race on account of it. You talk about what good is struggle, what good is anything. Where are we all going, and why are we even bothering?
And you cannot answer that! All your talking and dreams about Africa and independence? Independence and then what? About all the crooks and petty thieves and just plain idiots who will now come into power to steal and plunder the same as before. Only now they will be black and do it in the name of new independence. And you cannot answer that.
I live the answer! In my village at home is an exceptional man who can read a newspaper, or whoever sees a book at all. I will go home and much of what I will have to say will seem strange to the people of my village. But I will teach and work and things will happen, slowly and swiftly. At times it will seem that nothing changes at all. And then again, the sudden dramatic events which make history leap into the future, and then quiet again. Retrogression even. Guns, murder, revolution. And I even have the moments when I wonder if the quiet is not better than all the death and hatred. But I will look about my village at the illiteracy, and disease, and ignorance, and I will not wonder long. And perhaps I will be a great man. Maybe perhaps I will hold on to the substance of truth and find my way always with the right course. And perhaps for it I will be butchered in my bed some night by the servants of the empire.
The martyr.
Or perhaps I shall live to be a very old man, respected and esteemed in my new nation. Or as I shall hold office, that this is what I'm trying to tell you, Elio. Perhaps the thing I believe not for my country will be wrong and not noted, and I will not understand to do terrible things, to do things my way, or merely to keep my power. Don't you see that there will be young men and women, not British soldiers then, my own black countrymen, who step out of the shadows of me and slip down my useless throat? Don't you see that they always been there, and they always will be? That such a thing as my own death will be in advance, then who might kill me even, actually replenish me.
Oh, Saga, I know all that.
Good, then stop moaning and groaning and tell me what you plan to do.
Do?
I have a bit of a suggestion.
What?
That when it is all over, that you come home with me.
Oh, Saga, at this moment you decide to be romantic.
My dear young creature of the New World, I do not mean across the city. I mean across the ocean, home, to Africa.
To Nigeria?
Yes! 300 years later, the African prince rose up out of the seas and swept the maiden across the middle passage over which her ancestors had come.
Nigeria?
Nigeria, home. I will show you our mountains and our stars, and give you cool drinks from gourds and teach the old songs and the way of our people. And in time, we'll pretend that you have only been away for a day.
You're getting me all mixed up.
Why?
Too many things have happened today. I must sit down and think. I don't know what to feel about anything right now, right this minute.
Alright, I shall leave you. No, don't get up. Just sit a while and think. Never be afraid to sit a while and think. How often I have looked at you and said, ah, so this is what the New World hath finally wrought.
Yes. Just look at what the New World hath brought. Just look. There he is, Monsieur le Petit Bourgeois Noir himself. There he is, symbol of a rising class, entrepreneur, titan of the system. Did you dream of yachts on Lake Michigan, brother? Did you see yourself on the great day, sitting down at the conference table, surrounded by all the mighty bald-headed men in America, all halted, waiting, breathless, waiting for your pronouncements on the industry, waiting for you, chairman of the board? I look at you and see the final triumph of stupidity in the world.
Who is that?
Your husband?
Where'd he go?
Who knows? Maybe he has an appointment with the U.S. Steel.
You didn't say nothing bad to him.
Bad?
Did you?
Say anything bad to him? No. I just told him he was a sweet boy, full of dreams and everything. Is strictly peachy keen, as the Offay kids say.
Well, ain't it a mess in here, though? I guess we all better stop moping around and get some work done. All this unpacking and everything we've got to do. One of you all better call the moving people and tell them not to come.
Tell him not to come.
Of course, baby. Ain't no need of them coming all the way here and having to go back. They charge us for that, too. Lord, ever since I was a little girl, I always remember people saying, Lena Eggleston, you aim too high all the time. You need to slow down and see life a little more like it is. Just slow down some. That's what they used to say down home. Lord, that Lena Eggleston is a high-minded thing. She'll get her due one day.
No, Lena.
Me and Big Walter just didn't never learn right.
Lena, no. We gotta go. Benny, tell her. Tell her we can still move. That notes ain't but $125 a month. We got 4 grown people in this house. We can work.
Just aim too high all the time.
Lena, I'll work. I'll work 20 hours a day with my baby in the kitchens of Chicago. I'll strap my baby on my back if I have to. But we got to move. We gotta get out of here.
No, I see things differently now. Been thinking about some things we could do to fix this place up some. I seen a second-hand bureau over on Maxwell Street just the other day that could fit right there. We need some new handles on it, and then a little varnish, and then it could look something brand new. We could put up the new curtains in the kitchen. Why, this place could be looking fine. Cheer us all up so that we could forget trouble ever came. You could get some nice screens to put up in your room around the baby's bassinet. Sometimes you just got to know when to give up on some things and hold on to what you got. Where you been, son?
Made a call.
To who, son?
To the man.
What man, baby?
The man, Mama. Don't you know who the man is?
Walter Lee.
The man. Like the guys in the streets say. The man. Captain Boss, Mr. Charlie. Old Captain, please, Mr. Bossman.
Lindner?
That's right. That's good. I told him to come right over.
What for? What do you want him to come over for?
We're going to do business with him.
What you talking about, son?
Talking about life, Mama. You always telling me to see life like it is. Well, I laid there on my back today, and I figured it out. Life is just like it is. Who gets and who don't get. You know, it's all divided up, life is. Sure enough. Between the takers and the tooken. I figured it out finally. Yeah, some of us can get tooken. People like Willie Harris, they don't never get tooken. And you know why the rest of us do? Because we all mixed up. Mixed up bad. We get to looking around for the right and the wrong, and we worry about it and cry about it and stay up nights trying to figure out about the wrong and the rights of things all the time. And all the time, man. Them takers is out there operating, just taking and taking. Willie Harris?
What'd you call that man for, Walter Lee?
Called him and told him to come over to the show. Gonna put on a show for the man. Just what he wants to see. You see, Mama? The man came here today and told us that them people out there want us to move. Well, they so upset they willing to pay us not to move out there. and oh, Mama, you would have been proud the way me and Ruth and Benny acted. We told him to get out. Lord have mercy. We told the man to get out. Oh, we was some proud folks this afternoon, yeah. We were still full of that old-time stuff.
You talking about taking them people's money to keep us from moving in that house?
I ain't just talking about it, baby. I'm telling you that's what's going to happen.
Oh God, where is the bottom? Where is the real, honest-to-God bottom? So he can't go any farther.
See, that's the old stuff. You and that boy that was here today, you all want everyone to carry a flag and a spear and sing some marching songs, huh? You want to spend your life looking into things and trying to find the right and the wrong part, huh? Yeah, you know what's going to happen to that body someday. He'll find himself sitting in a dungeon, locked in forever. And the takers will have the key. Forget it, baby. There ain't no causes. There ain't nothing but taking in this world. He who takes the most is the smartest. And it don't make a bit of difference how. I'm going to feel fine, Mama. I'm going to look that man in the eyes and say, alright, Mr. Linder, that's your neighborhood out there. You got the right to keep it like you want. You got the right to have it like you want. Just write the check, the house is yours. And I'm going to say, and you people just put the money in my hand and you won't have to live next to this bunch of stinking Negroes. And maybe, I'll just get down on my black knees. Captain, Mr. Boss Man. Oh yes, sir, boss. Yes, sir. Great white. Father, just gives us some money. For God's sake, and we's ain't going to come out there and dirty up your white folks' neighborhood.
not a man. That is nothing but a toothless rat.
Yes, death done come in this here house, done come walking in this house, on the lips of my children. You, what's supposed to be my beginning again. You was supposed to be my harvest. You mourning your brother?
He's no brother of mine.
What you say?
I said that that individual in that room is no brother of mine.
That's what I thought you said. You feel like you better than he is today? Yes. What you tell him a minute ago? That he wasn't a man? Yes. You give him up for me? You done wrote his epitaph too, like the rest of them, like the rest of the world. Well, who gave you the privilege?
Be on my side for once. You saw what he just did, Mama? You saw him down on his knees. Wasn't it you who taught me to despise any man who would do that? Do what he's going to do?
Yes, I taught you that. Me and your daddy. But I thought that I taught you something else too. I thought I taught you to love him.
Love him? There's nothing left to love.
There is always something left to love. And if you ain't learned that, you ain't learned nothing. Have you cried for that boy today? I don't mean for yourself and for the family, because we lost the money. I mean for him. What he been through and what's done to him. Child, when do you think is the time to love somebody the most? When they done good and made things easy for everybody? Well then, you ain't through learning, because that ain't the time at all. It's when he's at the lowest and can't believe in himself, because the world done whipped him so. When you start measuring somebody, measure him right, child. Measure him right. Make sure you done taken into account what's his, the hills and valleys he come through before he got to wherever he is.
Grandmama, the moving man downstairs. The truck just pulled up.